Abdul Carter.
Can't scan the move.
Down the three. 1, 2, 3. Big up.
Welcome back to New York Giants franchise. Week 4 is here. It's been a while. Let's talk about it. We've kind of let this puppy die for a hot second. It's been a few months, I think, since we've done a Giants Cardinals franchise episode. But we are back. We are back. We did not forget. Got a little preoccupied with some other franchises and life and all that jazz, but we are back. So, playing the Arizona Cardinals, Monday night primetime. Of course, this is Tommy Salami's team, as we should use his actual title. Let's get into weekly strategy. See what we want to do. Actually, before we do, take a quick look at his team. Just really quick. I know he has Kyler Murray, of course, at the helm. I think the last time we were doing episodes as well, Kyler Murray was not in the position he was in. He might have been, actually, in real life, but I don't know. But yeah, Kyler at QB1, and then he got Marcus Robinson and Trey Benson as the dual running back situation. Joshua Ramos, the receiver he drafted last year. Alongside that, of course, Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride. His O-line is pretty solid. Not going to have to go through each of them, but pretty solid. Josh Sweat and Jordan Birch. Off the edge, Walter Nolan, Dylan Easley. I mean, a very, very nasty defensive tackle duo Arizona had going on. Linebackers-wise, Mac Wilson Sr., Cody Simon. He has some solid linebackers, but if I had to say there's a weakness on the defense, at least, it would be that. I think their linebackers aren't that great. Very solid corners, pretty solid corners, and they're not the fastest. Which maybe we have Tyreek Hill, so I don't know. Their safeties are also pretty solid. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton, I forgot about that, and Budda Baker. So actually, I think he's playing Budda Baker as a slot corner. Let's double check this. Yeah, he's playing Budda Baker as a slot corner, so that kind of subsidizes some of that DB thing I was talking about, but no, I mean that pretty good room, all things considered. Especially those, I mean, that safety duo is pretty nice. Let's get into weekly strategy really quickly before we do anything else. I do not remember what abilities we have, but I know what abilities to use. Let's do passing paranoia. Do insider training. Still have the O-line ability on. I guess we could just do Boca Busters as well. Just have a very heavy defensive line help here and Mr. Dream equipped. As for our play sheets, Red Zone, I do remember really liking Red Zone passing play sheet for this team, and I think I will run that. I'll run screen game, and then let's go ahead and let's do some disguised coverages, and then we'll pull out some 4-3 as well. Let's do some of that. Confirm loadout in advance. I believe that'll be good. Some our training here. Take a look. Jose Morales is out, which actually is not that good. We'll have to see that. I'm pretty sure he is starting. He is. So I believe we're actually going to probably slide Carlos Harrell over to left guard to start for this game. The rookie, he's kind of been playing behind, oh my goodness, Jordan Meredith for a little bit. Obviously, Jose Morales was the, he's the premier left guard. He's getting better and better, but we'll have him just slid over there at left guard for the meantime until he gets better. Okay. Well, we can also upgrade our players and probably check the weekly recap as we have done every season. I'll just kind of auto upgrade Damone Kinley. And actually, before I do that as well, another thing, I took a quick look at the re-signings that we had, and I was really only interested in getting Javon Holland back, at least re-sign at this current moment. So I think I would like to I'll kind of pay him this, maybe even a little more. Try to get him back for 4 years. And he will be New York Giant for the foreseeable future. Everyone else, either due to cap restrictions or the fact that I think we have good talent behind them, I don't think we need to re-sign any of these guys. Obviously you could bring back McCole Hardman if you want the depth, but I don't see those kind of moves. You can kind of get replacements in free agency, so I don't think it's ultimately worth paying any heavy contracts for, or even just in this period. Worst case, you can always retain them in free agency. Let's get to the weekly recap. I actually don't. It'd be a good little refresher to remind us of where the league is at this point. And apologies, also I did have as you can tell, I'm not that good at the talking thing. Admittedly, I would never really was, but it's certainly not helpful that I'm a little rusty at this. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. Weekly recaps here. Giants Eagles. I remember this. Jalen Hurts got absolutely demolished. We did change the sliders, so I can almost guarantee I can guarantee it's not going to be as bad as how it's been the last few weeks. Abdul Carter strips, or no, yeah, it was a Dexter Lawrence strip sack, and then Abdul Carter strip 6. I can assure it's not going to be the same stuff going on. Should definitely see some more balance. And our opponents, Arizona Cardinals, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. This following game, Sam Darnold trying to roll out and is, I believe, also strip sacked. He's taken down by Josh Sweat. Seattle did recover that one, but ultimately they lost that one 30-17. Lastly, get a look at Miami taking on the 2-0 Washington Commanders. Jane Daniels in the pockets, all the time in the world, slings it downfield, and Terry McLaurin hops a man, breaks a tackle, in for a touchdown. I mean, he's rather old. He's 33 at this point? He's old. So very impressive that he's still performing at that high of a level. And yeah. Okay, so I believe that will that'll do it. Go ahead and let our opponent know we are ready. Take a look at some of our metrics. Yeah, the all this stuff, I mean, a little inflated. It'll start evening out. Pinky promise. Also, our team is also better. So I mean that's something to keep in mind. But yeah. I really hope we can employ Tyreek Hill heavily and effectively in this game. But also Cam Scatterby. You cannot forget. I remember we have a very strict policy on giving the rock to Cam Scatterby as much as humanly possible, really. He's a workhorse. Yeah, just a lot of weapons, a lot of ways to attack defense. And speaking of defense, our defense is pretty solid. I like where we're at. I think McFadden, Cam Bolden's getting better and better. McFadden's at a pretty solid spot. Yeah, our edge rushers, Brian Burns, Dual Carter, very, very good edge group. Cannot really be happier with that. And then Drew Phillips, of course, our superstar nickel corner breakout. Deontay Banks and Mitch Harden, I believe this is. Let me double check. 99% sure. Yeah, Mitch Harden out of LSU, the corner we drafted in the first round last year. We did need corner help. We needed corner help. And, that ultimately came with making some changes. including the departure of Paulson Adebo. And yeah, I think it's ultimately worked out pretty well for us so far. Still a lot of season to play, but we'll see. Hufunga's still here, of course. We traded for him last season. I believe it was last season at the mid-season, the deadline. And yeah, pretty happy with this defense. I think, our D-tackle 2 and 3 could be better. We don't have that crazy defensive tackle duo that Cardinals do. But I think we make up for it with our sheer edge talent. And also, Damone Kinley is very good. We got to find a way to get him involved in some way. I've considered even moving him to D-tackle, but I don't think that's a great use of his skill set. I don't think we need to do that. So, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, that's it for the team. We'll take a look at the league really quick while we're waiting our opponents. These are our stats. It's not the league. Where am I trying to go? NFL standings. Here we go. NFL standings. So the Rams are 3-0. Let's do it like this. Here we go. So four undefeated teams here coming into week 4. Rams 3-0, Giants 3-0, Commanders 3-0, and Lions 3-0. Then you have the Bengals, the Colts, the Cardinals, Broncos, Jaguars. Actually, let's just do it by NFC. So kind of paint us a better picture. Packers, Vikings, Saints, Bucks. Yeah. The NFC East is pretty interesting. So yeah, us and the Commanders are the two. Oh, researching. But yeah, us and the Commanders are the two clear-cut competitors currently. Still a lot of season to go, but you gotta love what you have with that. And we are gonna pull out some special uniforms. We gotta. Do we pull out the alternate classic? I think we're running the alternate classic. These lovely, beautiful uniforms that we all know and love. See what he wants to run here. Gonna run some ridiculous looking uniforms. Let's run his classic aways. And here we go. Let's find a way to win. Let's find a way to be competitive. Let's find a way to 4-0. Gonna have to adjust a little bit with these sliders, but certainly be in for a good time as Cardinals, Giants, second matchup. You got that historic logo there in the center of the field. And it's all love for the New York Giants as we boot this one away. Opening up the first quarter of Cardinals Giants. Okay. See what look he kind of gives us here. Single back wing. We'll start out with some 3-4. I expect him to run early and often. So we want to be ready for the run game. That is already a run coming to the left side of the field. We're able to wrap it up. That's Mitch Harden on the tackle. I think it would be important to have kind of maybe some more spread alignments. Kind of show. We're actually going to press here. Get a little dangerous. Oh, Cam Bolden gets oh, goodness. Uh-oh, this is a familiar sight. This is Marcus Robinson, and he's gone for 6. Okay. So, yeah, no, the blocking is very, that was a very good block. And no one could catch him. I mean, Marcus Robinson is an utter athlete of epic proportions, and it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop him, especially when he has a wide open lane. Don't love to see that. Find a way to respond. I believe this is Najee Gross returning the kick. And Najee Gross gets a very solid return up to the 44. So, let's figure this out. Okay. Motioning a little bit. He's kind of moving his defense around. Ooh, had to get that ball off quick. There's Malik Neighbors. Oh, he's juking and he's gone. Oh, goodness. One play touchdown. The playmaker, Malik Neighbors, showing up and showing out. 2 quick touchdowns. First minute of play. There we go. Okay. Let's do pistol deuce. I think kind of having some linebackers in the box will help. Let's also just kind of make sure guys are coming inside. And that was nearly a very good tackle. Ultimately, we wrap it up. Javon Holland's there. Let's bring a blitz. I like this full of 4-3 wide look here. Trying to give us some good action here, hopefully. Another broken tackle. And first down for the Cardinals. Kind of just took that one underneath. Let's try and get maybe a little bit of man defense in here. See what we can do with this. Oof, that's not a great play on my end. But Talano Hufunga comes in and helps out. I would like to maybe bring another little blitz look here. Get a little spicy with it. Oh, I was on the user. Get on him. Ah. Yeah, it was a really quick flat route. We got to be more careful if we're going to have him manned up, especially if I'm using it. Just have to react faster because he is too fast. You have to be ready for that move. Good tackle and wrap up there on Marcus Robinson. Didn't let him break off a huge one this time. I think this is kind of the key, is trying to set up these second and longs, making it so, like, you know, make it just a little bit harder to you know, run the ball and be super productive in that way. But he's just going to find Michael Wilson over the middle, complete that one, get a first down. Not a great showing from our defense so far. We got to find a way. I think we're going to maybe bring our safeties down a little bit, because he's going to run heavy. He's going to RPO. You know, you kind of can expect these things. I would actually expect a run here, so I'm going to blitz Cam Bolden. He is going to pass it and try to bring the switch stick user, and he does have a wide open Trey Benson, but it is misfired. Maybe the pressure got there. I wasn't quite paying attention, but no dice. That was good. Ultimately, a good rep there for the defense, preventing anything too crazy from happening. And that is a beautiful throw. Oh, Cam Bolden gets cooked. That's another touchdown. Just good throw, and then good read. I thought Cam Bolden would be able to play that a little better if it came right up at him, and I guessed incorrectly. We're gonna have to start finding stops if we wanna turn the tides here. But for now, let's go try to find some offense. Hits him hard. Doesn't really get much on the return. Try to find some action here in the run game, I think. And also remembering this Cardinals defense, very blitz heavy, very heavy sets they usually run, these 3-3-5 looks. or 3-4 looks, I should say. Cam Scadaboo finds a lane early, takes it off to the 49. It's a good start. It's the day for Scadaboo. Do like where Widener's sitting. We'll see kind of where it ends up. Oh man, I had a wide open Theo Johnson sitting in the zone, but that elite defensive tackle group, pressure came in fast, and they batted the ball down. Tyreek Hill underneath, finding gain of 9 there, so it'll be 3rd and 1. I do think pounding the rock is the right play. Just right up the gut with Scadaboo. Don't really overthink it here. I'm gonna block up this D tackle, and we're just gonna kind of read it through. There was no blocking to be had. We got yeah, he sent the house. You know what? I will go for it. Coach thinks it's a good idea. Randy Peak is making the call that we're gonna try to get this. It's 4th and 4, so it's not impossible, but it is gonna be quite the situation. That is a horrible throw and an interception. Jackson Dart fails to make the accurate pass, and it is picked off. Disappointing. They are going to come out in their own heavy set here. We need to be ready for it because we can kind of suspect what this is going to be. They have Trey Benson, Marcus, the best running back duo in the entire National Football League. You can expect it, and it doesn't quite matter. Great wrap up there. Saving anything else from happening. Okay. Yeah, again, just gotta be ready for a run. Oh my goodness, he absolutely whiffed on his play. The flat was right there. And he just failed. He just got completely stunned on. We've had this very bad tackling issue. We probably should figure out getting our boys to tackle better. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Gap integrity. Benson save a touchdown there. I mean, that's my responsibility. I need to plug that other hole because our linebacker shot right through a cannon. That was a great play on his end. I just needed to make sure the other gap was closed, and I didn't. Try to press up. And there is open man on the left side of the field. Send a blitz here. Send a blitz. Got to stop making it so easy. Oh, goodness. It was a little juke, but we're able to wrap it up still. Makes this one 3rd and 4. And a little spicy here. Just a little dog mug look. Good defense. That's Talanoa Hufanga knocking the pass out. They will settle for a field goal. Make this a 2-score game. So our defense ends up kind of pulling it together there in the red zone. Helps our boys out. And this will now be a 17-7 ball game. Najee Gross going to take the return. Knifes his way to the 28. And Jackson Dart will look to shake off his interception on that 4th down attempt. We are going to try to get a run here. Great tackle by the, maybe that's Kyle Hamilton who might have made the tackle. I couldn't see it. It's cutting a little bit. That's fine. Still able to play. Oh, he diagnosed that one quickly, but Mike Widener was faster. I was not expecting him to shoot to the side immediately. Went after Mike Widener. But ultimately didn't end up mattering too much. Can we flip this and get Tyreek Hill to... Nope, it's going to be the end of the first half. Or first quarter. So, 17-7 ball game. We do, I believe... do we get ball at half? I actually don't remember if we do or not. I think we... Yeah, no. We did not start with the ball. We did not start with the ball. So we do get ball at half. This game is very much within reach. Oh my goodness, that was not the right read. Tried to tuck it, and he was just setting the house on that one. So currently getting out play called here, and that needs to end fast. Take a quick shot for Tyreek Hill in the flat. That was a great first down. The run after catch. I mean, that's the aspect that Tyreek Hill can also bring to your football team. Great run after catch ability. He's super speedy. Of course, not to mention the fact he is an outstanding deep threat. With this formation, we're going to just hit this one with Scadaboo now. Scadaboo powering forward, making something out of nothing. We're going to get back in this mesh look here. Try to find a touchdown. One play at a time. He does... Okay. Take that one to Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson makes a move, makes a man miss. Brings that one up to the 22. Okay. Wide open, man. Oh, it's Widener. It's wide open. (14-17) ball game. Whew. It's what you need. It's what you need. Those are plays you need. We're right back in the mix. Find a way to make a tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle. Let's see what coach maybe wants to call here. Okay, I'll actually, let's run this 3-4. We kind of just make sure that our D-line is properly in position. Good tackle by McFadden. A little RPO action. They hit that one for 6 yards. All right, we'll try to maybe disguise this one a little bit. Try a little nickel 3 buzz. We're getting spicy. We're getting a little spicy here. That's what we do. We get spicy. Good tackles. Tackle him, wrap him up for a loss of 2. Dexter Lawrence leads the way. And it is unfortunate we are likely going to lose him after free agency. But he's been one hell of a ball player for us. This will be 3rd and 6. And that is a wide open man on the boundary. Doesn't catch that ball. He does not tap the toes. And the Cardinals will be force a punt. Force a punt. Try to set some blocks for our return man. Gets buckled again. He gets us up to the 25. Let's find a way to capitalize on that. I see something I don't like here, admittedly. Just going to take that one off the perimeter. We're going to audible out of that fast. Very good stuff. Kind of saw a heavy set there. We were expecting action to come our way. I'm going to try to take this to the left. A little risky. But I like the prospect. And that is a great tackle. Just really trying to get on the outside, but Scadaboo is least known for his speed. Might try a little screen here. I kind of like the idea of it. And that, I mean, that's just great play. 37, I believe that's Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, he just slammed down immediately. Reacted very quickly. And, yeah, they were sending pressure, so our line kind of got botched there. I'm going to try to maybe hit something here. It's not going to be entirely easy. Yeah, trying to dump it off. You get buckled. No good. So we're going to try to punt this football away. Gonna send it off down the sideline, and that is a very nice punt. I'll start them at the 10-yard line, which I am more than happy with. So that's where they'll get their drive started. They're coming out in a heavy tight end set. I will blitz McFadden. Try to slide the line a little bit. Finds a man underneath. Ultimately, we blitzed it. I mean, that was, you know, expected. It's going to be a weak part of that field. I'm going to actually use her Cam Bolden on the left side here. Hopefully, he might just run it up the gut. She doesn't. And the middle's just left wide open. I don't know where McFadden's going. That's not your assignment to run left and do nothing. I mean, there really aren't many places to throw that football. You know, just poor play by McFadden. Good run stop. It's going to be important to get those stops. I like the idea of maybe something pressure here. Gonna bring a little bit of a blitz look. Marcus Robinson's out on the field. This could very well be a run. It's not a run. He has a man. I mean, that is a zipped. He zipped that ball. And Hufunga is not able to cover it. Not able to cover it. So, unfortunately, we are not getting a stop there either. I'm a little worried about this, but I'm gonna trust the squad. He is gonna run it this time, but Benson ultimately wrapped up for a gain of 2. Take that. Run more single back. I am actually going to come out and nickel. Try to I'm going to send another blitz. I think some pressure would be nice. Try to find some pressure. And just wide open. We can't cover. We cannot cover for some reason. Mitch Harden is not able to cover Marvin Harrison Jr. To be fair, that is a bit of an ask, you know? But it's just, you got to find a way. You have to. You have to. You just got to man up, and you gotta get in there. I'm actually going to blitz Bolden. Oh, we nearly got in the backfield, but instead that's going to be a 10-yard run. We were so close. Let's figure this out. Tackling. Let's do. I don't know. Shoot. I don't have time. Just show blitz here. Slide the line maybe a little bit if we can. Minute left. I will start calling timeouts soon. I assume he's going to try to take as much time off this clock as he can. It's man defense. Make the tackle, Holland. Okay, 3rd inches. I am going to basically send the house here. I'm going to send everything I can. Gun wing off. It's fine. Send everything. Sting pinch. Giants have a flag. We committed a penalty somehow. Offsides by Brian Burns. They'll just decline that. clock isn't ticking, so we're just going to call another play here. And I think they are just going to QB sneak this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and offsides this so I can get into a better call if he's going to QB sneak it. I'll let him have that, but we need to do something here. Let's do gap speed. And he cannot, he cannot get to the running back regardless. So it ends up being a handoff and nothing to it. Yeah, no, very disappointing defense so far. We've not stopped a pass, can't really stop a run. It's just not working out for us. Which is very frustrating. As we, invest a high pick at corner. We should have a great safety duo. And I think the linebackers are maybe not performing quite where they should be. So we'll have to figure that out. So I think we just need more from that position in general. They need to just do more. They need to be there. But regardless, this game is this game, so we're going to figure it out. I do like Mike Widener getting a quick, nearly a first down. 2nd and inches. Let's try to get points on the board. Try to make something happen. I'm going to run this with Jackson Dart. Get this one up to the 41. Let's get into my play calls here. Let's style something up. What do I like? What do I like? What do I like? What do I like? I like curl flat corner, honestly. Actually, ooh. That looked like a super bad run alignment. He still holds it to a yard. I mean, that's incredible. That was a 3-man rush. Mattered not. I mean, that's kind of the thing you're going to get with Scadaboo. He's just not quick. He's not going to be able to, kind of rely on a speed mismatch. Yeah, he's very much a bruiser, so kind of relying on that and having good blocks. That is very important. Mike Widener, he's a better athlete. Honestly, his eyes were on it. Matt Wilson was right there, but Mike Widener's just a better athlete. Able to pick up a first down. And that coverage is great. The coverage is great. Pressure got home quick. No good. Okay. Slip drive, maybe. Just try to find some more yards, make this an easier field goal, honestly, at this point. Actually, I'm going to run this. Call our last time out. I think we are going to kick a field goal here. I know the game wants me to go for it. I'm kicking a 56-yarder. Make this a one-score game. I'll just do the responsible thing. Should be good. It is. Okay. 24-17. 24-17. Go ahead and kick this ball back. And he'll have about 3 seconds to do something if he should prefer. I'm going to just hop in prevent and not allow anything. Really just going to kind of play deep. Not looking for any last-minute tricks. Might also just need it out. He is going to need it out. Okay. So that'll be 24-17 at halftime. Our defense needs to lock in. But, hey, we're going to get an opportunity here to tie this ball game up. It's another classic. Let's go get it. Najee Gross opens up with the opportunity. Najee Gross has plenty of space to work. Works up to the 42. Special teams blunder by the Arizona Cardinals. Helps us out. Let's maybe get into our screen game a little bit. Let's see. Something like, ooh, I do like wide receiver screen, if we can get it. And we also have this little swing pass. Ooh, this looks like man defense, the way it's lined up. Actually, I might switch this to a running back screen pass. Oh, he has plenty of blockers out front. Here we go, Cameron Scattaboo. Cameron Scattaboo. Good run. Huge screen pass, and that was a great adjustment to get us forward and through. Let's run some HB power. I like this. Guard will pull, and then we can kind of hit it. Oh, this will be Najee Gross on this one. Speedster. Speedster. Breaks the tackle. Up for about a gain of 7. Very solid play there. James Scattaboo's back in action. We're able to get there, get a gain of 6. Another first down. Live's looking very good so far. Honestly, I do like the leverage that Neighbors might have on that play. Which he has it. Oh, and he nearly has a touchdown. He has the first down. I like this. RPO alert spread. Try to catch him, maybe play in a heavy set here in red zone. And then hit a bubble on either side. Oh, I love this. I think this might be man defense as well, though. It's not. Mike Widener with a touchdown. Barring a PAT, this will be a tie football game here in MetLife. Kick should be up and good here. 24 apiece. This is a good game. It's a good game. It's a good competitive game here. Gotta figure out defense. That's what we need to do, because he's cooking us. It's been hard to really find much, but we gotta trust the players we on our football team. And try to go make it right. I might consider. Do want to consider maybe having a sub linebacker, maybe seeing if a little bit of speed at that kind of sub linebacker spot would help. At least considering it, maybe with a guy like Dane Belton. And we get on that one pretty quick. Only a gain of 1 for the Cardinals tight end there. I think this time maybe come out with a 3-4 blitz. I like this look. Just bring pressure. Really, just bring pressure. See if we can't get him. Tipped up! Oh, nearly intercepted. Javon Holland, you got to be faster. That was nearly intercepted. And now this will be a 3rd and 9 coming up here. So find a way. Let's come out here and dime. I think, especially in a set like this, we got to get McFadden off the field. All respect to McFadden. Actually, no, shit. We can't even sub him out on that one. Oh, no, I don't like this at all. We're going to try it. Oh, my goodness, that was nearly a dime. Pressure bails out the New York Giants. We are able to narrowly avoid getting dimed up. I mean, that was good coverage. That would have just been an insane throw, but ultimately it was overthrown. That puts the Giants right back in a good position. That is Darryl Flowers with a nice return up to the 38. Getting deep into this football game, and a critical stop. Critical, big stop for the New York Football Giants. Try to motion over Theo Johnson. Try to slam this puppy home. The Camp's got to be run. We'll take a gain of 1. Take a gain of 1. Not great, but sometimes when you run the ball, you're committed to running the ball, you're not going to have crazy runs every time. I'll take a gain of 3. There's an injury timeout. That's Tyreek Hill. That is not who we want to see injured, especially on a 3rd and 6, where every receiver matters. But we will have to figure this one out. I feel like it's a catchphrase at this point. We'll have to figure this one out. Good catch. Good throw. Is that Walt Sneed? No, that's Torrey Horton. Apologies. We are going to sub out Tyreek Hill. You know, I mean, it's a big game. We want to win these, but not worth risking longevity of our 30-plus-year-old wide receiver. It's not worth it. He's bringing guys in the box. Thought I could maybe have a dump off, but it was a man coverage. But I'll still take a gain of 2. Just kind of play this patiently. You know, we're not in any excruciating hurry. We just got to throw this one away. Scary. Okay. Do like dagger. See if we can't maybe hit Widener over the on the crosser. Whoa, yeah, great user. I really thought that I could just highball it and either Widener will grab it or nobody will. But made another pick. I mean, I talked about how I think their linebackers are their weakness, but they're not playing like it. Big hit. Cam Bolden flies in. Yeah, we got to make stops like that if we want a chance at winning this ball game. We just have to make stops like that. Stunt our D-line here, maybe. Single back bunch. Let's do a left Tom 2-man. Maybe add in a little bit of blitz action here with Micah McFadden. Get a little spicy. He's just going to take his guy, his guy underneath. 3rd and 5, here we go. Maybe let's do a dime. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep this how it is, and then let's do Tampa 2. Let's see how that goes for us. Oh, is that short? No, they're going to give him the first. Too many guys on that side of the field. Just did not have enough. Not have enough over there. Oh, yeah, there's a read option. Kyler Murray. We're ultimately able to get there. Hold him to a gain of 4. Speaking of, I do need to be careful. And let's actually put a strip ball and aggressive, and then conservative. Okay. Send a little bit of a blitz here, maybe catch him sleeping. It's too slow. Marvin Harrison's just gonna outrun him. That's not looking too good. They are getting everything they need to get. I'm actually going to come in on making this look like a 0 blitz, and then adjust. You need to watch the tight end and the running back. Try to punch that ball out. Just got to try to fight for that ball. Need to get it. Just need to get the football. We really do. So we blundered our big opportunity. Funga here on the sub. And there is, there's a toss. A lot of speed. Yeah, just have to live with this. Gonna try to run some man, maybe. Trying to get Cam Bolden in there, but failed to do so. Let's maybe try to find some pressure.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that is, wow. Harden is having a lot of trouble covering guys, especially on Marvin Harrison specifically, not just guys. He cannot cover Marvin Harrison Jr.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 31, Giants 24.
That is kind of going to be the story of this game. He needs to figure that out. I get he's a rookie. You just got to have some good reps, especially against good players like that. But oh well. What happens happens. We got to go find a way to respond. We have Darryl Flowers in the running back position. That is a bad read and an interception again. Jackson Dart with his third. Cody Simon off to the races. Just great defense. And again, very, very poorly aged comment about their linebackers. They are the reason the Cardinals are doing how well they're doing. Their pass rush is also hurrying things up significantly, specifically the interior. We have 2 defensive line abilities, and pressure has not gotten home once. Toss. Yeah, pressure has just been non-existent on the side of the New York Giants. Kyler Murray has had plenty of time to diagnose, make reads, and run his offense. Same cannot be said for Jackson Dart. It has been a very heavy, short game. And, yeah, no, the Cardinals are just more in rhythm. Defensive line needs to figure it out. I need to find the right way to get pressure because we ultimately very much need it. And we can't tackle. We cannot tackle and take angles. That's a touchdown for Trey Benson. Yikes.
The kicker on for the point after.
It is, yeah, it's disappointing. I thought this defense was a little more competitive than they actually are. And I'm glad we fixed the sliders, but there's no pressure. Zero pressure. Coverage hasn't been good. Our pass rush hasn't been good. We've held them to 1 field goal, and we got or maybe 2 stops, maybe. It has not felt like it. But it's not really time for complaining. We need to find a way to pass the football and get down the field and make reads. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just throw this one up for Malik Neighbors and hope that he has something in him, and he does. Oh my goodness. We should just do this all fucking game because it clearly works better than anything else that we have in our repertoire. Throw it to your playmaker. I mean, screw it. Beautiful throw. Oh, my goodness. Kyle Hamilton knocks that one out. No, the Cardinals, their defense has just played so much better. They've been so much better. Can't argue it. That is a terrible ball, and that will likely seal the football game. Wow, and I don't even think he's going to be stopped. I think Theo Johnson will try the chase down. It's just no one's there. Oh, no. Yeah, this is... It's the 4th pick, I believe, of Dart's game here. The home crowd is furious. Rightfully so. This is a terrible showing. It was tied up at half. We just haven't moved the ball. 0 points in the third quarter. Another interception. They get a 1-score game. And now the game's out of reach. I mean, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts. I highly doubt we're going to get any stops on the Cardinals' run game. So I believe this will be this. So it's oof. Not a great return to Giants franchise, but a return nonetheless. That is another interception. Tried to get it to Malik Neighbors. Thompson was all over it. Yeah, no, this crowd is... Just listen to it, man. That's brutal. I mean, I'm throwing some bad balls as well. Let's be honest. That's some Mickey Mouse throws right there. Going straight to the clubhouse. Well, there's the run stuffing that we, never have. Jalen Carley's makes a nice play. It's just disappointing. Yeah, very disappointing. Man defense has not worked well for us. We really cannot play man defense. As far as I've been made aware, they're just going to take the man underneath, and he's going to go for a touchdown. Yeah, let's get the... yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. We're getting belted. Well, we're playing for morale now, I guess. I believe it's 5 interceptions for Jackson Dart in this game. Giving us a prime Daniel Jones performance.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
You really would expect this offense to move better. Wow. Very disappointing. Picked off again. Another amazing read. He just, I don't know why I'm throwing that. Cody Simons, I think it's his 3rd pick of the day. I might even be his 4th. And, holy shit. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. We abandoned the run game, very... I mean, he got some runs, but it just wasn't doing as much as we wanted it to. So we abandoned it. Again, we abandoned it too quickly, let's be honest. We threw some horrible passes. The game, our offense just wasn't working. Our defense was doing nothing. Nothing at all. We can finally get in the backfield against James Conner of all people, but it's about the extent of it. Garbage time at this point. So I guess we'll just try to make a drive. I'm not gonna bench Jackson Dart. He's gonna face the music. I'm not gonna let him have an easy out. Kind of just gotta confront the fact that you weren't on your best game and try to redeem yourself. Try to make things right.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their
So,
27-yard line.
see if we can maybe put a touchdown on the board. Oh, goodness. I'm almost threw another pick. Actually would have been devastating. All right, let's run the ball. Let's just play safe. And I mean that literally, play safe. Yeah, stop giving him so many opportunities to make huge game-changing plays. I don't quite like this play. Barely, not another interception. By an inch. Ultimately, a good catch by Malik Neighbors. Tried to throw that with anticipation.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Theo Johnson makes a nice catch. And he fumbles the ball. So Jackson Dart starts getting in rhythm. Theo Johnson coughs it up. So doesn't look like we'll be getting a finishing, you know, bit of saving grace. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Bert's trying to talk up his team. There's frustration. But he's honestly one of probably the most at blame for this loss. Him and the defense as a unit. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Linebacker shot through. A man was in the backfield and a linebacker was coming in the backfield. That's still a 20-yard run. That is still a 20-yard run. That is absolutely pathetic. You have 2 men in the backfield. The running back still gets out. The third string running back. The third string running back is still getting out there. That is... I don't know. I don't know what to do with this defense. Ultimately, it's just going to be try to... I don't know. Might have to just change around our scheme. In all honesty, I couldn't say. Get another garbage time stop. Help on it. Let's go see if we can get one touchdown. There's even the chance of a singular score. I mean, you just, you know, you're playing for morale. Dart needs to show resilience here, and Theo Johnson needs to catch a football when it's asked of him. Overthrown ball, allowing the DB to get in and break up the pass. Yeah, come on, Dart. Not going to do that, Dart. Not going to do that. Try to throw that one for Widener. He does end up making a catch. Not going to bother no huddling. We're just going to kind of read this out. Okay. Tight end drag is really one of the few things that seem to be working in these routes, so I'll take it. Okay, so looks like another cover 4. That is just a terrible pass. Terrible pass. Torrey Horton had the step. Cannot make the throw. I don't know. Just gotta be better. Tight window throw. That was actually pretty good throw mechanically, because there was definitely a chance that got lurked if he tried to lead it. So, solid one there. Throw Flowers. Let's call timeout. Let's go get these guys a score. Get them a score. Get them a score. Get them something here, because we have been dead silent. Walt Sneed ultimately able to bring in a 3-yard gain. Come on, no huddle. Come on, Dart. Got to show some positivity here. Cannot stop competing, and he's going to be sacked. Not going to bother doing anything else. We're just going to kind of let that be. Ooh, 55-24 is your final. Yikes. Well, welcome back to Giants Franchise. Welcome back to Giants Franchise, baby. Cardinals slam us. Cannot stop. And cannot move. take a quick look at the stats here. Yeah, Kyler was money. He made all the reads he needed to make. Jackson Dart threw 6 interceptions. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the first half of the game was great. He played great. He did what he needed to do. And then we crumbled, collapsed. Marcus Robinson and Trey Benson stomped all over us. I believe that's over 200 rushing yards. Let me see. Almost 196, to be exact. And just got gutted. Lake Neighbors gave us a good showing. Theo Johnson, Mike Widener. Our issues are not the weapons. It's the last thing that's the issue. It is Jackson Dart needing to play better. And this defense. It's really that simple. It really is that simple. And I don't know how we're gonna piece it all together, but we'll try to have something for next week. We'll probably move some things around. Assuming it's gonna back out of the game. It's taking a second. I guess not. I don't believe it will. So I guess with that, we will go ahead and end this episode staring into the void of this empty NFL field. Gotta play better. Just gotta be better. Nothing else to say. That's it for today. Take it easy.